In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Welcome everybody, and peace be upon you all, my dearest students of Grade 11 Foundation. We are very pleased to introduce our vision for the end of first term exam. And first of all, let's revise some of the grammatical rules that you studied during this term. The first grammatical rule is the simple present. As you all know, the formation of simple present is the base verb. It's clear from the slide here that the singular pronouns and plural pronouns are different with the verbs that takes here in present simple. For example, if you said I work, you work, he works, she works, it works. You notice the difference here that the plural pronouns like we, you, or they, and also I doesn't take any addition to the verb work. It's bare verb. But he, she, or it, or any singular name has the S at the end of the verb work. Here are some more examples to make you understand the grammatical rule more clearly. If there's a plural subject, we use the verb without S or ES. Like here, cats like milk. Birds do not like milk. Winds are made of glass. Winds are not made of wood. Here, the negative shape of the verb. Some more examples here. I play tennis, but she doesn't play tennis. The train leaves every morning at 8 a.m. The train doesn't leave. So the negative of leaves is doesn't leave. Now let's talk about some usages of present simple. Why do we use present simple? We use it for things we do every day. It means the regular habits that we are doing every day. For example, here, he gets up early every morning. She doesn't buy magazines very often. The second usage is the general truth. General truth means the scientific truth that are fixed. For example, if we said water boils at 100 centigrade%. Very little rain falls in the desert. We use the present simple here to express the truth. So we study the repeated action. The present simple to express the idea that an action is repeated or usual. The actions can be a habit or a hobby or a daily event, scheduled event, or something that often happens. It can also be something a person often forgets or usually doesn't do. Right? Okay. Now another usage. The permanent situation. They live near the city center. She teaches at a nursery school. We use adverbs of frequency with the present simple also, never, rarely, sometimes, often, usually, and always. The adverbs of frequency after the verb to be. He is never at home on Saturday afternoon. Before the main verb, they rarely drink coffee in the afternoon. So here the frequency words are clear for you. In this graph, you will understand the degrees of these frequency words. Always, usually, often or often, sometimes, and hardly ever, and at last never. Okay, now let's do this exercise. You will put the verb in the correct tense to complete the sentence. We stay at home on Sundays evening. Is it right verb? Great, excellent. The same verb stay. He play the guitar. He play the guitar. Is it right or wrong? Play? Yes, of course, plays. Thank you. Big fish, little fish. Eat or eats? Good. Both are right because fish is plural. They never tell me what to do. Right, because they is a plural pronoun and there is no s added to the verb tell. She's always, yes, pleased to see me. Thank you. Good. In this slide, you will study some more facts or generalizations. It's another use of present simple. We can use it to indicate the speaker believes that a fact was true, is true now, and will be true in the future. It's a steady. It's not important if the speaker is correct about the fact. It's also used to make generalizations about people or things. Okay, now let's summarize the grammatical view that we studied now. Present simple with third person singular. Note he, she, or it, and the verb with s or es. For example, here, he needs, she needs, he wants. Add es to the verb ending n, x like fixes, sh like pushes, ss like passes or crosses, ch like catches, matches, teaches, or like go or do. So when you use these verbs with singular subjects, you should add es to the verb in the present simple tense. Okay, another notes that you have to memorize is the verbs that ending in y. The verbs that ending in y. In the third person, we change this y into ies. But notice that the y is preceded by consonant letter. Consonant like fly, flies, try, tries. But if the y is preceded by a vowel, it's an exception. Do not change it into I. Just add the s to the verb. Like play, plays. Pray, praise. Very good. More examples: enjoy, destroy, also without changing the y into I, but only add the s. Okay, what is the negative and the question or interrogative shape of the present simple? If you want to make a negative, use do not or does not. But if you want to ask a question, you will use do or does plus infinitive of the verb. He wants. If you want to ask, you can say does he want. If you want to make it a negative sentence, you can say he doesn't want. And there are some more examples that may make the grammatical rule easy and clear for you. Third person singular with s or as. Try to notice the change of the verb. He goes to school every morning. She understands English. It mixes the sand and water. He tries very hard. She enjoys playing the piano. To give instructions or directions, also a usage for the present simple. If I want to give instructions, I use the present simple, like open your book. Okay? You walk for 200 meters, then you turn left. You take the number 6 bus to Wanty and then the number 10 to Bedford, and so on in giving instructions or to express fixed arguments in the present or future. For example, here, your exam starts at 9 o'clock. The bell rings at 8 o'clock. The bus arrives at 7 o'clock. We used here in the future as timetable, fixed appointments, so we use present simple to express future also. Look at these examples. His mother arrives tomorrow. Our holiday starts on 26th of March.